Don't you think it's worth considering?
I think it's a wonderful, typically beautiful gesture from the man I love.
But?
Who's been affected by seeing the bars on the Resi Care windows.
Come on. It's more than that.
We just started taking care of one kid. Now you want to add another?
It's not just another kid. It's Emmett's brother.
Who we already know is difficult.
Yeah, who we can help. With love and stability and support and...
We made a commitment to give Emmett the best life possible. We can't do that if we've stretched so thin because we're taking care of 2 kids.
Look, half the problems in my family could have easily have been avoided if we weren't separated.
That's a different scenario.
Well, how about you? You wouldn't be half the person you are today if you didn't have Leo in your corner.
Again, different.
Yeah, but the similarities are there. Brent's got nowhere else to go.
We can't save the whole world.
I know that. But we can save Brent. Right, and if not us, then who?
I'm not saying no.
Yeah, but you will eventually.
You should probably get to work.
I figured you should know too about Brent, and just in case there's any unsolved robberies in the area.
Yeah, but if the kid didn't steal the wallet, then he's hardly Ned Kelly, but thanks. What did Aaron do?
I don't know. I gotta go home and grab some things, so I might head over there and find out.
Are you planning on spending a night in your bed anytime soon?
Well, life's a little less tense at Roxy's.
You can't avoid Gran forever, and neither can Roxy. Case in point, her and Gran are both on shift right now.
Sure, which is why Gran is nowhere to be seen. She's probably hiding in the office, you know, checking invoices. Trust me, little cuz, it's easier this way.
Right, and then when things explode again?
It'll sort itself out with a bit of time.
Mate, you're living in a dreamland.
Hey, so I am resigning. Are there any jobs going at the tram?
Yep, everything's sorted.
You don't want to work at the tram.
Yes, I do.
You love it here.
Past tense, I loved it here. That was when Shane wasn't annoyed at Ned, wasn't studying all the time, and Sheila wasn't giving me attitude because we're dating.
What? Can't you sort of avoid her?
Avoiding her doesn't change the fact that she hates me.
I'll check if there's any shifts.
Thank you.
But please don't quit yet.
Mate, I do not envy you.
I've tried everything I can think of. But it's either give up Roxy, give up Gran, or give up any hope of peace and quiet.
Okay, what are the 2 most common elements in the Earth's crust? You know this.
I don't know.
We literally just read it.
Then you tell me.
Suspension isn't being on holiday. You have to do this work.
There's no point. Mr. Muggleton already hates me.
If you don't do it, then I'm going to have to add more consequences to the suspension.
Like what?
I don't know, maybe limit your screen time. How about that?
Hello?
In here.
I'm gonna finish this in my room.
Hey. Sorry, mate, did I interrupt something?
Lucky you did. We need a break from each other.
Emmett going full teen monster on you. Is it because of Brent? I came over to see what happened with that.
Aaron wants him to live with us.
I didn't expect that.
He has it in his head that we can help him.
You're not keen?
He's not exactly a model citizen.
Yeah, I reckon he'd be a handful. I know I was at his age. I mean, that's why Gran sent me up here to live.
If Emmett didn't have as many issues as he does, then maybe. But Brent on top of that, I don't think we can do it.
Hey, Levi. Seen Sheila?
Yeah, but Roxy's on shift, so she's hiding in the back, pretending she's doing paperwork.
Oh, how long is this gonna last?
Forever?
I mean, Sheila knows how to hold a grudge, but I can tell that she is not happy with this situation either.
Reckon there's any way we can negotiate a truce?
Well, she'll move heaven and earth for you if you're in the inner circle. When you're not...
I know what that's like.
No, you're family. Sheila's got your back. Roxy is the outsider.
So how do we get her in the circle?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Hey,
Hey,
taking out any meatheads lately?
only punching bags. I've been trying the self-defense classes like you suggested.
So, you looked into my recommendations.
I have some more time now that I'm down to one job.
How were the classes?
Well, they don't suck yet.
Ooh, learned any cool moves?
Yeah? Yeah, I'll show you one. Okay, get
I'm
in
not trying to
position.
fight you. I've seen your right hand, okay?
No, get in position, you whip. Come on. All right, like this.
Yeah?
Okay, it's called running away. Apparently it has a high degree of success.
First rule of self-defense.
Yes, Ellie reckons she could have taught me that one.
Oh, you've been talking?
Yeah, we've worked out a schedule. It's helping me with my sleeping. I've been having a bit of trouble.
Good to hear. About the talking, not lack of sleep.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Okay.
You free this afternoon?
I was going job hunting.
Boring. What would you say to a barbecue with Clive and I instead?
I'd say, where is this situated?
At mine?
Then I would reply with, if Sheila's there, I will not be.
A barbecue sounds like a lovely idea. We can celebrate taking the eye patch off so that the regulars stop calling me Long John Sheila.
Great. So that's you, me, Levi, and we should probably invite Kyle as well.
Oh, I think he'll be too busy hanging out with, little Miss Disaster.
Well, we could invite her as well.
Look, it won't hurt to make an effort.
It can, it does, and it will.
Sheila and I never used to be that close, but we're making up for it now. I think you just need to hang in there.
I think you're deluded.
And you are being stubborn. Come on, you enjoy Roxy's company.
Well, I like her with the customers, but not with my grandson.
Well, he's more likely to be there if his girlfriend is as well. Just saying. Or you could go on and on about how he prefers to spend time with Roxy than with you.
This time, you have Kyle, Clive, and I in your corner. That's 4 against 1.
Yeah, Sheila can take on 4 against 1 easily.
Come on, just please, one last try. This whole thing is eating up Kyle. Do it for him.
I suppose I could manage one meal.
If you want the cold water end, you're going to have to work harder than that.
Well, don't expect us to be besties after everything that's happened.
What happened in the past is in the past. Fresh eyesight, fresh start. What do you say?
Fine.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You will not regret it.
I'll remember you said that.
You're home early.
Yeah, I thought I'd move my shift so I could help out here.
Well, help is required. I lost my patience with him, and now he's been hiding in his room ever since.
I'm sure you weren't that bad.
He can be so frustrating.
Hey,
Hey,
I finished my geography assignment. Can you please check it for me?
sure.
I'm gonna read a chapter of my English book now.
You're right, he is so frustrating.
He wasn't that cooperative before.
Maybe he just needed to see you get annoyed.
Well, if I knew it was that easy.
Teenagers, huh? What even are they?
Oh, hey.
How's the eye?
Well, my depth of perception's still a bit off, but they have managed to get all the bits of drone out of it.
I'm glad. You look good with both eyes.
Oh, thank you.
That looks nice.
Yes, I bought it on the way home. I was going to make a pav, but this whole barbecue thing really came out of the blue.
Yeah, I'm sure it's delicious.
Yeah.
Let me take that.
Oh, that cost me a fortune.
I wasn't the one who dropped it.
Why would I drop it?
Maybe to blame me.
I'm not that petty.
Well, then why would I drop it?
I don't know, Roxy. Maybe to blame me.
Why? Because I'm petty.
It doesn't matter whose fault it was, okay? What's done is done.
Maybe we can save some.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's just going to taste like dirt now. What are you doing?
I'm trying to help.
Look, you're the one with 2 perfectly good eyes. You could see that I'm doing it.
Time out. Neither of you are making this easy for Kyle. We're going to have this barbecue, and you two are going to make nice. Got it?
Emmett hasn't done a bad job with his homework. I mean, his answers aren't all right, but he gives a lot of detail.
Ah, it's a good step.
Yeah, it's very positive.
See, if we can have this effect on one kid, imagine what else we could do.
I finished the chapter. It was so good I read a second.
Look at you go! You know, I had trouble even starting books when I was your age. And for some time after that, too.
I'm gonna clean the pool now.
You don't have to do that.
No, I want to.
Nice. I like it. After you're done, maybe I can take you out for a milkshake, huh?
No, I don't deserve it after all the bad stuff I've done in the past couple of days. But I've had to think about my behaviour, and I'm going to be better in the future.
This is not all down to our good parenting, is it?
You didn't have to pick it up, love.
It's fine, Sheila. I did the crime. I will do the time.
Don't even ask.
Okay, let's get this barbecue started.
Yeah, well, we better. With this much meat, it'll take us till next year to cook it. Seriously, dude, you and your keto.
Everything there is good, healthy fats. I'm doing you all a favour.
Well, what are we supposed to wrap our snags in? More meat?
Way I remember it, you're more than happy to wrap it in your pants.
No, don't.
Wait a minute, this sounds like an hilarious anecdote, and I think we should share it.
Yes, yeah. I think Clive and I need to hear this.
Yeah.
Okay, so picture this. It's Easter.
No, you weren't even old enough to know what was going on, mate.
But it's a story that's been told many times since, and now I get to be the one to tell it. So shh. So Easter, a nice, innocent, canning get-together. And Karl here loves a good sausage. So much so that his mum put down a limit.
Yeah, no more than 3, she said. No more than 3.
And old mate Karl wants a few more. So what does this genius do? He stuffs a couple in his undies for safekeeping. But he just took it off the barbecue and they were still piping hot.
You didn't.
Yes, he did.
Pretty quickly, he's yelping, crying out.
Yeah, down came the pants, out came the sausages, and his skin was red raw.
And his poor little sausage.
Oh, luckily there was lots of ice on him.
Yeah, go and laugh it up. No.
No, all right.
He's just sucking up like all teenagers do.
It's more than sucking up, though. Remember what he was like when he first got here? Cleaning the windows and...
What do you think, he was trying to make a good impression?
Yeah.
Well, why would he do that?
Maybe he's worried that we'll send him back.
Oh, he knows we wouldn't do that. We've told him heaps of times.
I don't think saying it is ever enough. This is a kid who's experienced trauma in his formative years. His brain's hardwired for fear.
Yeah, it's hardly a way to live.
So why kids in care could be so quick to act out whenever they feel threatened.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey, you wanted to talk about Emmett's brother?
Yeah. Yeah, no. We're still trying to decide whether we wanted to take Brent in or not. So I wanted to speak to someone who'd been through something similar.
Seriously?
So just hold on, please. If you don't mind, could you tell us what it was like living with a family after being on the streets?
Boo, it's a completely
Just
different
hold
situation.
on.
Look, guys, I don't mind. Coming here changed my life. When I was on the streets, it felt like everyone was out to get me, and usually they were. But moving into a stable home made me feel like I could breathe again.
You see, that's exactly what I want for Brent.
And I have to admit, I did get fired from my gig last week for punching someone out. So I still have issues, but that was more Finn-related. But honestly, guys, Karl and Susan never made me doubt that they wanted me here. So if one of you isn't keen, don't do it, because it will really stuff him up.
Well, I wouldn't call the territory rough. I'd call it wild.
Hey, Frankston was rough and wild.
Frankston's gentrifying now.
No, well, back in my day, they used to rob banks in thongs.
Oh, is that another one of your stories, sausage boy?
Oh, I didn't get that bad, but I had some mates who did. I'm lucky Grant sent me here.
Back in the day, Frankston was rough.
Did something happen?
You had an accident or something, didn't you?
It wasn't an accident.
I don't think we need to talk about all of this right now.
When I was a kid, some guys broke into Grant's house and knocked me out.
What, you were alone?
I was babysitting, but I just ducked out to the corner shop to get some milk.
Why didn't you ever tell me this? Who did it?
They were never caught. We never found out who they were.
Well, that's crazy. I can't believe you never said anything.
It's not as if it would change anything.
Hey, don't go all blokey and brush it off like it's nothing.
Yeah, it was hard. I had nightmares for a long time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. I always thought they'd come back to get me. I used to walk past people and think, was it him or was it him?
Jackie should have told me that. She should have.
I kept it to myself, and I've dealt with it.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, but it did motivate me. That's why I became a cop.
Well, have you ever thought about looking into it again now that you're on the force?
Yeah, there's lots of different ways to catch crims now, right?
This is years ago.
That's worth a try.
What if they did it to someone else?
Excuse me.
It's all right. I'll look after it.
I never realised that he was so affected. For years, he said. Years.
You weren't to know?
I'm his grandmother. I should have known.
Look, this attack, this break-in, it was not your fault.
Wasn't it? Everything after it was. And Levi thought that Kyle knew the whole story.
Perhaps it's time to tell them both the truth.
I can't.
Look, you've been bottling this up for 20 years. Look what it's doing to you. Maybe it's time to come clean.
Emmett, you don't have to do that anymore.
It's okay.
Please, stop.
Are you only doing this to show us that you're a good kid? Because you don't have to.
No, it's just that you've done so much for me. I wanted to do something nice.
Buddy, just because you get into a bit of trouble, it doesn't mean we're going to ask you to leave. All right? If that's what's on your mind.
But we'll always be here to help.
You shouldn't worry about me. You should help Brent instead.
Why would you say that?
I heard you before with Kyle.
What were you talking about?
I was worried that taking on 2 kids would be too much.
Yeah, but see, I can do my homework. I can do the cleaning. So if I'm not a problem, then you can easily take care of both of us. Please.
Is Gran all right?
Roxy headed home to give her some space. She thought she might have said the wrong thing. Probably enough forced bonding for one day anyway.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Roxy. It's fine. Levi's story just left her a bit emotional, that's all.
She shouldn't have to feel guilty. I've never blamed her.
Well, mate, of course she feels guilty. She was meant to be looking after you when it happened.
Yeah, but she couldn't have stopped it. If she'd been there, she would have got hurt as well. I've just never seen Gran react like that before.
You having nightmares left her a bit upset, that's all.
I'll go talk to her and promise her it's all good.
It's fine. She's dealing with it at her own pace. It's all good.
I get that you want Brent to stay, but we can't confuse Emmett. We have to present a united front.
No, of course, of course. I love you.
I love you too.
Emmett, can you come out here, please? Now, this whole situation is a tricky one, mate.
Brent wasn't a good influence on you, and we don't want that to happen again.
It won't. He always looks out for me.
Sometimes he won't be able to.
No, if you let him stay, I won't be bad anymore.
Look, it's not up to us entirely, buddy. The agency would still have to approve Brent living here.
They might not think that we're the right people to help him.
But no one else wants to. And he's scared. He doesn't say it, but I can tell he is. It's not fair that I get to stay here and he has to live in Resi. Can you at least ask Layla? Please. I'll do anything.
I'm so sorry, but
We'll do it.
Are you sure?
No. But we can try.
Mate, you're obsessed. Yeah, keto works for me, but I'm not trying to convert you or anyone.
Just saying, that level of hipster would have stood out like a sore thumb down in Franga. Hey, Gran. You're good?
Yeah. I'm sorry I was so silly before, but I'm fine now.
You don't have to apologise to us, okay? We're family.
Yeah, but I'm a canning, and cannings are made of tough stuff.
Look, just because you're upset about what happened to Levi doesn't mean you're not tough.
And it was pretty sweet that you got so upset about me.
I should have looked after you.
I've never blamed you, Gran. Ever. You always were, and still are, my favourite grandmother.
Yeah, we love you, Gran.
In that spirit, I'd like to make a toast. To Gran, the heart of the family.
To Gran!
Please don't. I don't deserve it. That attack wasn't random. They were there for Kyle.